Welcome back to The Sweat. I'm Jesse Cofield, joined by DraftKings contributor Geoff Ulrich for NHL Opening Face-off. So which of these DFS plays or bets do you like for tonight's 9-game NHL slate? Okay, so are you maybe paying up on the wing? You got some big-time names over 8K tonight. Ovechkin, Pastrnak, Kane, Marchand. I mean, which high-priced winger going to stand out to you tonight?
Yeah, and again, I mean, you pay down a little bit on center. You can afford a little bit more on wing, and there's some big names. You could go with Alex Ovechkin. It's a great matchup against Buffalo as well. But again, you look at this as a whole. I mean, Pastrnak, Marchand, the Boston offense it's just not good right now. I don't know if Taylor Hall is going to be like a quick fix solution for them. I like going to Patrick Kane here. I think this is a spot for Patrick Kane. He's playing over 23 minutes a night. Just that kind of opportunity for a skilled player like Patrick Kane, it's going to lead to some massive nights. Detroit's a great matchup. I mean, 7th most shots on goal allowed. They're bottom 10 in terms of penalty kill as well. It's Detroit. They're just not a very good team. Patrick Kane has 16 shots on goal in his last 2 games. He's only got 2 goals in his last 10. But again, you can see the aggressiveness. This is going to pay off, in my opinion, with a big night soon. And it wouldn't shock me if it comes here against Detroit. Chicago's still scoring goals, getting in a few more shootouts of late as well because their goaltending hasn't been as solid. So I kind of like the over in this game, and I kind of like the Blackhawks to potentially score a bunch of goals leading with Kane. He's my favorite pay-up target on the wing tonight for sure.
Okay, so Geoff, breaking news coming in 3 minutes ago at 11:33 a.m. We tweeted out, Austin Matthews has been ruled out tonight versus the Jets. So you faded him. So right again.
Perfect. Wow, exactly.
Wow.
Austin Matthews, 0 points tonight.
0 points tonight. We are not.
Seriousness.
Yeah, we are not worthy, Geoff. We are
in
not
all
worthy.
seriousness, it does make John Tavares a lot more interesting target. He's at 6,300. I assume he'll be popular, but that's a really good value play to go down to now at center as well.
Wow, Geoff just can see the future. All right, well, the Sabres have kind of started to find their offense a little recently. Could be because their 21-year-old former number 1 overall pick on the blue line has started to find his game. Rasmus Dahlin has 6 points in his last 6 games. He's only going to cost you $3,600. Is he someone that you'd consider rostering on defense tonight?
Yeah, I definitely consider him. Dahlin is a skilled player. Obviously, we know that he's getting power play 1 exposure, and he's starting to come through with some points. The problem with him is he's not like the greatest fantasy producer. Even with a few points in his last 5 games, he's still only cracked double digits twice there. So he doesn't get you a ton of block shots, doesn't shoot the puck a lot either. I would rather pay up tonight for Philip Roenick of Detroit at 4K. He doesn't cost you much more, but Roenick is just a better fantasy producer. He's averaging 2.5 shots on goal. And you look at the matchups here, and it's not even close. Dahlin's going up against Washington. They're a solid team. I mean, this is a tough matchup. They have a good penalty kill, good special teams. Roenick's going up against the Chicago Blackhawks, who allow the most shots on goal per game. They don't have a good penalty kill. I think they're actually 3rd or maybe even 2nd worst in terms of penalty kills. So, Roenick is getting that power play 1 exposure for the Red Wings. I know they're a terrible offense, but you've got 2 really bad defenses here in this game. I would rather pay up 4K for the Detroit power play quarterback.
All right, Geoff, were you looking to find some value on this slate?
Yeah. Well, look, these trades have really mixed things up, and I think you got to keep, looking towards it. We saw Anthony Mantha go off in his first game for the Caps, and I don't mind Mantha tonight. His price is up, though, and I think we can do a little bit better. Jeff Carter at 4,800, first game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins have been averaging like around 5 goals per game over the last 6 starts. This offense is clicking. Carter's only going to add to it, I think. He's a good, skilled veteran, knows how to get it done on the power play. I don't hate him for like a goal prop tonight going up against Philly, who again, the second worst team in terms of just pure goals allowed per game. So I like Carter at under 5K. I also really like Jacob Vrana. Again, he's on Detroit. Detroit's bad, but Vrana is a guy who we've seen. He's a 20-plus goal scorer twice in his career. He likes to shoot the puck. He's going to get plenty of opportunities. So 3,400 for Jacob Vrana. We got to make sure he's in the lineup tonight. It hasn't been confirmed, but I really do expect he'll make his debut. Probably going to get some good power play exposure, and it's a great matchup with Chicago. He's only 3,400. So Jacob Vrana, to me, again, you got to confirm that he's in the lineup before lock, but if he does play, he's going to be a great value at 3,400.
All right, Geoff. Well, the Flyers and Penguins have the highest total on the slate tonight at 6.5. You were just saying the Penguins offense has been clicking. Is that one you'd want to bet? Is there another game total you have your eye on, or do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, I know I've kind of been, leaning towards the unders here when we're talking about the totals a little bit more, and it has been leaning that way. But, this is not a game where I really am interested in going on the under. I know it's a 6.5 goal total, but again, you look at the Penguins, each of their last 5 games, totals 7 or more goals. And then you've got the Flyers, they've hit the over in 50% of their last 6 games, but this is a team where, they're fully capable of giving up 7 any night right now. Second in goals allowed, like I said, bad goaltending, bad special teams. And now you've got Pittsburgh, adding a guy like Jeff Carter. I think it just speaks to the fact that, especially with these teams that have added, some of their players, we've seen it like with Washington, it kind of just leads to like a short-term burst in terms of offense. And I think you're going to see something similar here. So give me the over here. I do like the over in Philly and Pittsburgh. I actually think I like the over here in Chicago and Detroit almost a little bit better. You're getting a 5.5 goal total. But again, Detroit's been scoring a little bit more lately. Chicago hasn't been as good on defense. I kind of like taking the over in this game, again, playing the trade kind of narrative with Jacob Vrana there. So 2 overs I like on the slate tonight.
All right, Geoff, finally, Slate Approved pick. What's your favorite bet tonight?
All right, so I had to give the unicorn thing a night off. It didn't come through for us last night. The shots on goal fell 1 short to Tyler Toffoli. Really, broke our streak. But let's go a little bit more conservative here, because even with Austin Matthews out, I feel like you're getting a really good price on the Toronto Maple Leafs for the money line. The Maple Leafs always, coming off a couple losses, they always seem to get discounted here, but they're in a weak division in the North. They're minus 150 on the money line. These two teams really aren't that close. Toronto's second in expected goal rate in the league. Winnipeg is 25th in expected goal rate. Toronto's getting some pretty good goaltending right now. I think that at minus 150 on the money line, Toronto as the home team, they're actually getting discounted here a little bit. So it's not fancy. It's not like a big line or anything, but I do like the Maple Leafs on the money line tonight. That's kind of my favorite bet right now.